If you ever have opened your water bill and felt that little knot in your stomach, you're not alone. Almost every homeowner I know has had that moment where they think, well, we didn't do anything different, so why is the bill so high? Take a moment for a second. A higher bill doesn't automatically mean something's wrong. Most of the time, it just means water is just escaping quietly somewhere through your yard. And that's something we can definitely figure out. The fact that you are even asking this question tells me that you're doing something right. Big water problems usually don't start big. They start very small, and the bill is often the first thing they show up. That is not bad luck. That is early information, and early information is very helpful. When things feel overwhelming, I can't imagine how you feel, but let's help you simplify this. There are two places that extra water could go to. So one is inside the home or outside somewhere in the lawn from the sprinklers. Once we figure out which one, everything else gets so much easier. I'm going to explain what the water meter means and what it is in the simplest way possible, so that way you can do this yourself when you're at home. So first, you want to make sure all the water from your home is completely off. That means you don't want no water running, no sinks running, no toilets running, no appliance running, nothing running inside your home. So now go to your water meter. It's usually outside by the street or by the curb. If the meter is still moving, that means there's water still being used somewhere, even though you can't see it. So next, turn off your backflow preventer, which is near the water meter, and that is going to be the water flow to your sprinkler system. And this is also outside. A lot of times it's near the water meter or sometimes by the curb, okay? So if the meter stops, that is a very strong sign that the extra water is actually coming from a sprinkler system line. So there was no tools needed. You didn't have to dig anything. It's just clear information that can provide you guidance. This is where a lot of homeowners get confused. And honestly, I get it. People expect leaks to be dramatic, spraying everywhere, water running everywhere, the lawn flooding, a lot of mud everywhere. Most sprinkler leaks don't do that. Instead, you notice things like one area staying wet longer, grass growing faster in one spot, or soil that feels soft when you walk on it. Those are quiet signals. Most sprinkler issues don't come from anything dramatic. They usually start with simple everyday problems. A valve that doesn't fully close or open, a small crack on a pipe underground, or maybe a stone running longer or more often than you intended. This doesn't mean your whole system is failing. It just usually means one part of the lawn needs attention. That's it. So, if this were my own yard, one thing I wouldn't do is start digging everywhere where the grass looks just greener. Water doesn't always come to the surface where the leak actually is, even though most of us automatically think. Digging without a plan often creates more stress and more repairs than the leak itself. If you have narrowed it down to irrigation and still can't find the exact spot, that it's okay. That's usually when it makes sense to slow down and get help. Not because it's an emergency, but because accuracy does matter. Fixing the right thing, doing it one time is always better than fixing the same thing twice. A high water bill can feel stressful, but it's also useful information. Once you know whether the water is getting lost inside the house or through the sprinkler system, the situation becomes manageable. And a manageable problem doesn't need panic. It just needs a clear next step. And if you're dealing with a leak that you can't fix, well, something might be happening underground. In the next video, we'll walk you through how to track that calmly without you tearing the yard apart.